Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge. We're here at 121 Scurfield Blvd, and we're here for the medium Fargorate Open 10-ball tournament. This is an A-side quarterfinal matchup between Gurtej SINGH and Terrence Young. We have Gurtej at the table right now, and he's shooting the 10-ball, and he's going to miss it. It's 1-0 for Terrence Young right now, a chance to get up 2-0 here with a 10-ball rolling up to the pocket. Looking pretty good with a lead like that. We'll make the 10-ball 2-0. He's racing to 6. Gurtej is racing to 4. We'll bring up their FargRates too, so you guys see their FargRates. I'm just sharing the stream here real quick, and I'll take over the mic right away. Calling the 10-ball. All right, so I'm done with all that now. Looks like Terrence Young is about to be done with his rack. 3-0. Needs 3 more games to win the match. British Zing looking for 4 wins. Right now he's just looking to get on the board. I'll come in and join you guys here in the stream as well. Robert Griffith, how you doing? You're very welcome. Andrew Maines, Dell Okel, welcome to the stream. Rack number 4. Terrence Young to break. We'll make the 3 ball off the break. He's gonna be tied up for the 1, so he'll have to call a push or go for a kick safe or something like that. You can see some of the 1, so he'll just play a safety. A double kiss on the 1 might help. I'm not sure if he left him the shot on the 1. Looks like he's giving him some of the 1 anyway. I'm not sure about the whole 1 ball, but we'll find out right away. Matt D'Angelo, how you doing? Leon Robert Silly Boy, welcome to the stream. He was able to hit the 1, but he didn't make it, so we'll turn the table over to Terrence Young. Quick draw off the 1 to get set up for the 2. The 3 is already potted, so he's got to set up for the 4 ball next. Looks like he tried to take a little run into the 4 ball and he just missed it. I'm wondering whether or not he's got the cut, and if he's got the cut, it's going to be more challenging to get up for the 5 ball. Worked out okay. I'm not sure if he was trying to play a safety or if he missed the shot altogether, but it worked out like a safety anyway. Couldn't leave. Gurtej is looking to do maybe like a masse shot here. He'll make the 4. Trying to play bank safe. He's going to hit it a bit too heavy, leaving the 5 ball to the side pocket. Had to come up with a little bit of a masse shot here for the 4 ball. He was able to make it, but unfortunately the safety was a bit too hard and turns the table over to Terrence Young, who's looking at 4 balls left here to get a 4-game lead in this matchup. Just needs to draw over to the right of the 10 ball now. He can even run into the 10 ball if he wanted to. He's going to try to avoid it instead. We'll come off the cushion and we'll end up in that spot where you can either bank it or cut it. We'll see what decision he makes. I like taking the cut here all the time versus the bank, but bankers will always take the bank. He'll go for the cut, and he'll make a beautiful cut to the side. 4-0. It wasn't a ridiculous cut, but, you know, it was a challenging cut. You know, a turnover there could have costed him a game. He'll keep it steady, though, and it goes in the pocket. He's got a 4-game lead now. Gurtej Singh with his back, not against the wall yet, but it's starting to get there. Needs to stop the bleeding on this rack. Looking for a little bit of luck or some momentum, and it starts off with a break. Rack number 5, Gurtej to break, smashes the rack. A few balls come off the pack, though, and it looks like nothing's going to go in. Terrence Young will have a chance to get on the hill now. You can see the 1, no problem. The 2 balls available. You got to play perfect shape for it. Three ball is not a problem either once you get onto the two ball. The four ball, you know, you're looking at a combination at that point, unless you break it out. You could take a stab at breaking it out now. He's going to call the top left corner or the top right of our screen right now. We'll open things up. Almost like he was trying to play a two-way, trying to roll up the cue ball behind the three ball, but he's left the shot on the one. And Gurtej will have to make a decision on whether or not to take the shot on or to play a safety shot. I don't know how I feel about this. Like I feel like it's a tough choice to make it because the two ball will be hard to get shape on the two ball. You can't really control the cue ball too much on this shot either. Yeah, I like playing the safety here. He made a good choice. Even if he did turn the table over and left him a shot on the one, he was making the right choice. And now, like, if Terrence was to make this one ball, he's going to have a tough time getting that two ball anyway. And I don't think that five is within range for a billiard or a cannon shot. Doesn't look like it is. I got to fix this other camera. I don't like the way it's looking right now. Trying to play safety. We'll leave an opportunity here for Gurtej. Just give me a second. I'm going to try to do some camera work here on the side real quick. I don't know. It looks, I try to fix it, but still kind of looks the same. You're waiting for a match right now, or you're playing a match right now? You're waiting for the winner of Hanyu and Jason Fiola. They're still playing on table 6. Run away. Get away. 14 players came out to play today. A nice little turnout. Beautiful bank. He's going to have to swirl around the 6 ball. Looks like he's trying to aim directly to it, but I think he'll hit the 6. Oh, no, he hit the 5 perfectly. Great line on the safety, too. Very nice. This is a nice little bank. Bit of a tester, you know? Run away. Get away. Playing the safety. Nice timing on that one. Good reply. Kick shot available here for Terrence Young. Or a jump. We're looking at a kick here. He'll miss it. Ball in hand for Gurtej. He'll have a chance to get on the board if he can solve the puzzle. 5 and 6, no problem. 7 becomes complicated. Excuse me, depending on the shape. He could play it all the way up table and try to get position for the 7 in the side. That would be the best way to finish this table. And he's got a good line for it here. Needs to bump into that 8 ball and get away from it. That will work. It would have been best if he hadn't bumped into that 8 ball, but this is okay. He can make the shot to the side. He can come across naturally for the 8-ball. He's going to miss the shot, though. Ooh, and he's lucky he didn't scratch. So turns the table over to Terrence. He'll get a chance once again on this table to get on the hill. Angle here will work for the 8-ball, but you got to watch out not to scratch on the side. He's going to bank it, and I don't think he meant it that way. It is 10-ball, so if you don't call the shot in the pocket and it goes in, it is a turnover. And his opponent right now, Gurtej, could give him the table back if he wanted to, but I don't think you do in this position. I think you try to play a safety here, but it's tough to play it. You got to use the 10-ball as a blocker, and you got to push it away from that 8. Oh, he did great there on that one. Yeah, that's exactly what he had to do. He had to follow up with the 10-ball. He's hooked him pretty good. Now, Terrence might be able to hit this. I don't think he can make it just because that 8-ball's a bit far away from the pocket, but you never know. He'll miss it. That means he's on 2 fouls. He could try to go for 3 foul if he wants to, but he's got a ball in hand here, and only 3 balls remaining. Needs a little bit of angle. There you go. I would even give myself a bit more angle than this, but we'll see what he does here. Just needs to come over to the middle of the table or to the right side will work too. Keep it tight here on the 9-ball to get the 10-ball in the opposite corner. Takes a peek at the shot to make sure that it's not sticking against the rail, or if it is sticking against the rail. He'll make the 10-ball, but oh no. Oh no. Oh, wow. How did I stay up? Woo. 1, 2, 3. It's legit now. 4-1. He's on the board. I mean, wow, look at this, man. Woo. How does that not go in? On a valley table, that white ball was in all day long, man. There was no stopping it. On a diamond table, you almost think that it's always going to go in because the pace was almost perfect. But just a little bit short of the pocket weight. Cue ball will stay on the table, 4-1. Terrence Young breaking to get on the hill now. Tanya Hoffman, Jeremy Wolf, welcome to the stream. Arnie Solberg, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Marty Bray, Billy Ricker, PC Stewart. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. It is Thursday night in Winnipeg. We're at 21 degrees. It says partly cloudy, but you wouldn't be able to tell. It's dark outside anyway. Andrew Lafferty, how you doing? Chris Fox, Alan Mercady, Kunsun McIver. Welcome, everyone. Bear Dan Martinez, there's a first time for that one. I never seen you on the stream before, Bear Dan. Welcome to the stream. Samantha Jane, Baby Che, Aliana Noah. Love you guys. Welcome to the stream. Francisco Cuellar Saldaña, bienvenido. Welcome. I am Spanish. That's how I know how to pronounce your name. I'll never butcher a Spanish name, but I'll butcher any other country last name, no matter where you're from. Unless you're from Canada. I may not butcher those. Jeremy Wolf, how you doing? I don't know if I said hi. I think I did. Zachary Warrington, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Mark Ross, YouTubers, how you doing? Do we have some YouTubers? Yes, we do. Do we have any chat? No, we don't. YouTube's quiet today. Oh, looks like he's a man on a mission right now on this table. Trying to close out the match. Needs 2 wins to do so. Can get on the hill here on this one. that's going to stay over the pocket. Gurtej will get a chance on this one. Now, this ball is deep in the pocket, so this makes it, hard to control the cue ball. Instinctively, like, if you try to play through, you're likely going to hit the horn and get a bad bounce. And if you try to drop back, you're not going to get a good setup on the 7 ball. You almost have to set up for the side pocket here. He missed the 6 ball. It's going to be a ball in hand for Terrence Young. Chance to get on the hill once again. It was pretty deep in the pocket, man. He was trying to hit it in a soft spot where he can get some cue ball control out of it. Missed the 6 ball altogether, though. Terrence looking good here to be able to get on the hill. Needs to get to the 9, though. That's the work for him right now. Gonna bump the 10 ball out perfectly. A little finesse on that one. Plays the cue ball through here from the 9 to the 10. He'll end up tight on the 10. Still a makeable shot, but a whole lot more difficult than it was supposed to be. Oh, he's going to miss it. Oh, and he stopped the cue ball from going. That's going to be a ball in hand for Gurtej. He's going to get on the game. 2-4 now. Or 4-2, whichever way you want to look at it. Gurtej will be breaking next. A chance to get within 1 and to get on the hill. Frank Hernandez, how you doing? Welcome. John Guffey, Kevin Hagman, welcome to the stream. They're talking to each other. I'm not sure what they're saying. Oh, he's talking to his buddies. His buddies are watching him. Gurtej. It is alternate breaks. The 2 and the 3 have to be racked in the back because they're racking their own racks. If there was a referee racking, it would just be random rack. I'll be right back. I think this match finishes. This match has been going on for like an hour and a half, man. Waiting for it to finish. So I'm just updating the challenge bracket here. There was a match that was running behind and it finally got caught up. Um, I have to call a match, so give me a second. I'll be right back. The tripod. Oh, this is a bit of a challenge on this one. He doesn't want to give another game because if you give this game away, your opponent's going to be on the hill. So he's trying to be careful about it. Gurtej, who won that game? So you're on the hill now? It's 3-4? Yeah. 3-4. Gurtej is on the hill. Sorry, I was just sending a message to somebody. Do we have anything going on in the YouTube chat? Nope. YouTube chat is quiet. We'll have another. Oh, wait, I think this is a semifinal. Is this a semifinal? This might be a semifinal. I have it as a quarterfinal, but it might be a semifinal. Yeah, this is a semifinal. Let me fix that. He'll miss the 2 and turn the table over. Gurtej will be able to see the 2. I don't think he can capitalize from there to be able to win this game, but he can play safe and try to get himself a better opportunity for the next turn. Sorry if I missed any comments on Facebook. I might have missed a few. I have to go get this other player, man. He's on a smoke break, I think, but his matches have been delayed already. So turn the table over. Ball in hand for Gurtej. 2 and 3, no problem. 3 to the 4 is the work, really. And once you get onto the 4, you should be able to set up for the 5 in the side pocket. From there, you can just roll it up for the 7 ball. The 8 ball's on the same side. You would just have to draw back for the 9 or play off the rail to come over to the right side for the 9 ball. Surprised he's playing that with so much. Let that cue ball go quite a bit. He's kind of in a straight line here. It's going to make it hard for him to be able to get back for that 4. Especially because if he tries to draw into it, he might move that 5 and 9 just from trying to dig into the cue ball. And if he tries to play off 3 rails here, the 10 ball is going to stop that from happening. Drawing back is going to be tough to do also to get onto the right side of the 4. He'll be hooked on the 4 ball. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, man? Dan Hoger, Lorenzo Aguayo, John Paul Durfee, welcome to the stream. Charlene Maines, how you doing? Warren Sampson, welcome. He's got to hit it. He's got no choice but to hit it. He's more of a snooker player, so he should have some sort of an idea here on the rail how to get close to the shot, but we'll see. You back? No? Yeah. I'll be right back. I'll go down there. On. What was the score? 4-4? You're waiting on the winner of Tim and Richie Munkin. They're playing on this table. As soon as they finish, they're going to switch over here.
Nothing.
Okay, so this is the other ace at semifinal playing right now. I'll get it set up here on the board. All right, so the scoreboard is correct. It is 2-0 for Richie Mumpkin against Tim Sinclair. Tim's racing to 5, Richie's racing to 4. And we'll change our Fargo rating here. Fargo rates are up. We're just waiting for Richie to come back. We're going to get started here. Where do you go now? Barry, you're playing Mike. Tim's at the table, just waiting for Richie. If you guys haven't had a chance to go check out poolaholic.com, go check them out, man. This guy's got some really cool gear. Nice shirts. He's got some hats. There's cues, pool cases, chalks. Basically anything you're looking for, poolaholic.com is where you can find it. Richie's coming back now, so we're going to resume the match. Winner of this has to play against... I guess I can just look it up here. Winner of this plays against Gurtej SINGH, who's looking for his first win. First tournament win. 2-0 your break? Well, I don't know. I don't know who broke. It doesn't matter. Like, you guys can be on this one or that one. I can put the camera on that one. It'll still be on the camera. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just tell him. He wants to switch tables. He wants to keep playing on that table. Reggie wants to keep playing on the same table where he got a 2-game lead. It doesn't bother me either way because, you know, I can still get a camera on that table, but it's nicer to have the stream on the main table because then we get multiple angles. We can see things all the way around pretty much whenever somebody's blocking the view. Going for a push. It'll be Tim's shot. Tim will say go ahead and give him the table back. Just playing safety. Oh, and he's left the 2 ball by the 10 ball, so this is good for him. Richie will have to do his best to get this 10 ball moving away from there, or to at least hit the 2 ball anyway. It's going to be a foul and a ball in hand, and Tim will get a chance to do a 2-10 combo. He'll make the 10, 2-1, down by 1. We'll have the A side final next. And after that, we have the B side quarterfinal, semifinal, B side final, and championship match remaining. Championship match is only 1 set. What's up, Rolly? How you doing, man? How did it go in your matchup last weekend? Pretty close. I feel like he still has to break it out, but if he gets to the left side of the 7 ball, then it goes for sure. If he gets to the right side on the same side where the 6 ball is, I'm not sure. He's got to get pretty precise to get the shape. Try to get to the left of it. I'll have to play a safety now. You won. Good for you, man. Well, luck can only do so much for you, Rolly. Eventually, skill is the part that matters the most. Table 9, you can take it, though. It's getting busy in here. Every table is getting players on it now. Looks like 2 tables remaining open right now. Every other table is being used, and we're only using 2 of them here for the tournament. No, sorry, we're using 3 of them for the tournament. Joseph Tamayo, how you doing? Liquan Ding, welcome to the stream. Den, welcome to the stream, sorry. When are you playing your next match, Rolly? Your next challenge match? Yeah, I know you did. Yeah. Smaller argument, which was corrected. Thank you to the replay. Tim, I thought that he had hit that clean, but he didn't realize that he had run into the 10 ball on the jump right off the hop. So it'll be a ball in hand for Richie. He's trying to figure out this 9 ball. In his mind, he's going to try to get straight on it. It's a big gamble on a diamond tip, especially when the 9 ball's sitting so close to the horn, you know. You have to be absolutely perfect for it. Now, in an ideal world, if he gets against that rail, yeah, he's perfect for that 9. But if it bounces even a little bit, he's in tough for that 9. So it's all about the perfect shape on this one. Needs the right amount of speed. That's going to be too heavy. Way too heavy. And you'll have to bank or play safe now. Bank corner's not available because of the 10 ball. Bank side is a possibility, maybe. Really, really tough back, reverse bank. But it will go if he hits it on the right spot. Edge to edge, pretty much. Oh, and it was going, man. It was wired. But a double kiss on the white ball. We'll turn the table over to Tim Sinclair. No ball in hand, but just a 9 and 10 remaining. Let me know when, Rolly. I'll come stream for you, man. I've always wanted to come stream your matches, man. It's just that usually you guys have your matches on Sundays, and usually on Sundays I'm here at the hangar. But I seen the last one was on Saturday. If I wasn't here doing the stream at the hangar, then I would have gone there and done it for you that day. I like to watch you play, man. You're a good player. Just playing safety here, creating some distance between the cue ball and the 10. Got it right to the rail, too, so that's as good as you can get for a leave. Being against the rail is going to create a little bit of deflection on the cue ball. And if Richie can't adjust to it, he'll come up short on the 10 ball. He might just try to play safety off the top rail into the side. He's going to go for it. He'll miss the shot, and a little bit of extra pace on the cue ball than expected will give Tim a chance to back cut this 10 ball for a 2-2 score. David Latiker, welcome to the stream. Daryl Musso, how you doing? Bill Askin, what's up, man? Hope everybody's enjoying their week so far. We're at the weekend pretty much, starting tomorrow. 2-all is the score. And we got a battle here. Race to 2 for Richie Monkman. Race to 3 for Tim Sinclair. Yeah, that's what I like. Is you put some good money on the line, so it's they're good matches, right? It's not like $100 bets where like nobody's really under pressure. You guys put some real money on the line, and I enjoy covering those challenge matches, man. Every time I get a chance, just give me a date, let me know. Moving into rack number 5 now, it's going to be Richie Monkman the break. He's trying to get on the hill on this one. How you doing, Bill?
Not beat him in B side. Why is he playing on?
I don't think so. He said that he said that
Beat him B side.
he's got it. You didn't play him. You didn't play him. You never played him.
The other guy.
You played against
Like
that was Daman. His name is Taman with a T. The other guy was Daman with a D.
so much different. Same shirt.
Yeah, but no, that guy you beat 3-2. That's rare, and then that's what got you against Barry.
Yeah.
And this guy was on the other side.
Same guy. Same.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Same shirt.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Got me worried for a second, man, because I try to keep track of all the scores properly.
It confused me because it looks the same.
Yeah.
Same shirt, same color, turban, same pants. But hey, that's 2 tours in a row I beat.
You had a good match against Barry, too?
I was the last ball and he went, fuck it. Bang. Drops the fucking 10 on me. With the 8 ball. No, it's there. But you fucking had you beat 2-0.
Yeah.
Games, they were tied. I gotta not be nice to them.
Yeah, there's no friends on the pool table, man.
I know. I let him get that shot, and I didn't think he was gonna do the. He did it.
Yeah.
Just for the win. But now he's got to make up for it by getting at least to the finals.
Got a tough match right now. If he can win that game, he has a good chance.
He made me not drink much as I normally do all day.
Yeah.
It kill him.
Yeah.
I can play like Barry against everybody else.
Yeah.
Wait till they fuck playing like that against Barry. He's waiting for you.
Yeah. He's gaining some confidence lately, too, because he's been winning.
Getting. He's always been like A+ shooter.
Yeah.
And he can't even see the end of the table.
Yeah, he's had some issues with his eyes for the last couple of years.
He's just going by shadows.
Yeah.
He can still win. As long as the ball is within his feet of eye range.
Gurtej, as soon as these guys are done, the winner, you'll play them. You play the winner of table 3. Yeah, yeah.
How's the live stream thing going? People watching?
Yeah, it's not bad. They're usually people that tune in to watch every week, depending on the format and the competition. There's some good competition, then more people tune in usually.
What's your average?
Oh, I don't know. The last couple of weeks have all been in like between the 2,500 views up to like 6,000 views.
It's views consecutive watch.
Yeah, they only register viewership according to how long they watch. If they go in and out, it doesn't count as a view.
Your consecutive watch time is what matters for YouTube.
Oh, the perfect way for the 10 ball. Yeah,
For
that's right.
them to go, I'm gonna give you money.
Yeah, you got to build it up.
$1,000.
Not yet. I'm close. I'm at 610. 3-2 for Richie. Then they start doing that. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not too experienced in YouTube, but I started streaming on YouTube because the viewers kept asking. Like, not everybody has Facebook, and a lot of people don't want to get Facebook, so they rather watch on YouTube, right?
Yeah, everybody's got YouTube.
That's right.
Not everybody has Facebook, and then trying to stream on Facebook. It's painful.
Yeah.
YouTube is like, click, here's the guy, and it's done. And it's usually seamless.
Got some comments on YouTube. How you doing? Benjamin says, "Hello, Rod. Hope you're well. I picked up some Predator chalk, and I'm excited to try it. Which Predator chalk did you get? They have a new one. I think it's oh man, I can't remember the name of it now. Acadia? No, I can't remember the new chalk. But they have a brand new chalk, which is supposed to be affordable, like the Master chalk. It kind of looks like Master chalk too." But then, of course, they got the 1080, which is the one that's shaped like in an octagon shape. Which I used to use that one all the time until I switched over to V10. Now I only use the Talon V10. But I do use the Predator 1080 for my breaking cue. Al Dallas, how you doing? YouTube is by far the best interface as a viewer, he says. Put this up for you guys here too, so everybody else can see the comments on YouTube. All right, so 2 to the 3 is not a problem. 3 to the 4 shouldn't be a problem. 4 to the 5, well, I guess, 3 to the 4 is kind of a problem depending on how you play shape. But if you play anywhere on the left side, somewhere similar to where he is with the cue ball now, he should be able to make the shot on the 4, he'll have the angle for the 5, and he will be able to get it up for the 6 ball from there. That's why he's drawing back, trying to work with that angle. A bit hard of a bounce there on that one, and he's going to be pretty tight on this floor. Makes the 4 though, and he'll come across for the 5, the perfect angle to get on the 6 ball now. What he should be doing here is trying to figure out what he's going to do from the 6 to the 7 ball. That will give him a better idea how to play the 5 ball. He'll just make do for having a shot on it to the corner. A little bit of a drawback will give him the 7 ball to the corner where he's standing right now. Top left of our screen. He'll miss the 6 ball though. And he's going to get a bit of a lucky roll. 6 ball will roll up to the cue ball, limiting what Tim can do here. He'll have to go for a kick shot. No other option, really. Either that or a safety, I guess. And Bill says, I'm going to go over to YouTube. Facebook is not letting me cast to my TV. Yeah, it's weird how that works. But, YouTube is better quality for that anyway if you're going to watch on a bigger TV. Bridget Heimer, how you doing? Banti Kumar, welcome to the stream. Mr. Ryan Pittman, welcome. Chris Cervantes, how you doing? Fatima Ali, welcome to the stream. We're now sitting at 11 o'clock at night, and there's 1, 2, 3 matches remaining still. He's going to try to cut this to the corner. It is possible. He's just playing gently off the 6-ball with scratch. Ball in hand for Richie Monkman, a chance to close out the match now. He's on the hill and looking for the kill. Only 5 balls remaining at the table. Everything is within reach. All he's got to do is just not get into trouble with the cue ball. And he should be on his way to the A-side final. They've been a bit intense today, Ryan, but we're good. I don't know. I think we're good anyway. Just had a rough day to begin with. Pretty rough to the point where I was thinking to myself, like, I don't even want to run a tournament on Thursdays no more. But as I'm watching these guys play, I start to see the players at the table, and I realize that they appreciate being here on a Thursday to have an opportunity to play 10 ball. So I don't know. It might come out next week still. But a big part of me wants to rebel and be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not streaming this week. My back's been trying to recover for now almost 4 weeks. And part of the slow recovery process is because I've been working and I come out to run the tournaments and set up the stream and drive and the whole works, right? So when I'm getting some hard days running tournaments, it makes me feel discouraged from coming out again, especially when I know the kind of suffering that I've been going through to be here. But I'm gonna be a nice guy and come back next week again. The only reason I did this to run tournaments on Thursdays is because usually in the summertime our players take a break from pool and they'll start playing, they'll go out fishing and golfing and that kind of stuff. They usually don't play a lot of pool, especially the league players. But I want everyone to have a chance to be able to kind of stay in form a little bit. So I switched the tournament to have it on a Saturday or on a Thursday. That was perfect. Yeah, he's going to win that match. And just to be able to give these guys a chance to be able to keep their game up throughout the summer. But I've been getting some intense Thursdays so far, so I'm not sure if it's a good format for me or if it's worth the time. 4-2, the final score. Richie will move into the A-side final playing against Gurtej. We're going to have that match right away, too. I'm going to go get Gurtej. I'm going to update the scoreboard on challenge. So now what? You're going to play? You're playing against Gurtej, A-side final. You can play him right now on the TV table. If you win, you're guaranteed second. Hang on. That was 4-2. Yeah, I don't want to be here that late either, man. Yeah, I'm going short on the B side. You're playing. Where are you? Oh, you're waiting for somebody. The winner of Hanyu and Taman, and they've been playing on table 6.
For me and him are even 5-5.
Yeah, you guys be 4-4, and if it's against Taman, it would be like a 4-3. We're going to set up the scoreboard here for these guys. They're going to get their match going. They're shaking hands. I'll reset the scoreboard and the Fargorates. This is now the A-side final. We'll put Richie on the right side so you guys know that it's a new match. They're just getting their equipment and they're going to get going right away. They already figured out who's going to break first. That's what I'm going to figure out right now. 519. It should be like 5-4. 6-4. He goes to 6, you go to 4. This is the A-side final. So if you win this one, you're guaranteed second. If you lose this one and you lose the next one, you're guaranteed third. So you're already in the money, and there's only top 3. So you're in the top 3 right now. Yeah. You just have, if you beat him though, you're guaranteed second. 6-4 is the race between them, not 5-4. Fargorate are coming up right now too. 425 for Gurtej, 519 for Richie Monkman. Six, 4 race, A-side final. Looks like somebody kicked my tripod just slightly. I'll just to make the adjustment here with the camera. There we go. Now it's centered. Rack number 1 of the A-side final. Gurtej SINGH just broke. It sounded like he made a ball, but I'm not sure if he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he did not. Richard will call a push. And I got to figure out the payout, so I'm going to step away for a second here while I'm working that out. You're done? Oh, I didn't realize you are. It asked me to watch the shot. Try the combo to the corner and come up short. Winner here is guaranteed. Guaranteed second place. So it's a bit of an important match for both of them, and I don't think any one of them realized they were playing in the final until they started this match. So now they're both kind of feeling a little bit the pressure of, you know, having to win the match for a better outcome. Nick says very blurry. So if it's blurry, all you gotta do is exit the stream, come back into the stream, and it'll be fixed. It shouldn't be blurry from my cameras because my cameras are top notch. And usually when it's blurry, it has to do with like a dip in the signal or some sort. And the only way to correct it is by exiting and coming back in. Ryan Pittman says, yeah, you definitely have to look after yourself, bud. Yeah, I know. And you know, like, it's such a balance, man, between following my passion and allowing my body to heal like it should. And it's been a balance for like a couple of years now. This time around, I felt it the most so because it's a lower back pain injury, and it felt like a sciatic nerve for the longest time, and I didn't think it was going to get any better. But it's been getting slightly better over the weeks. So I know that it's maybe not sciatic, or maybe it's just a first sign of sciatic. Whatever the case, so right now it's going the proper way, and I don't know. Tough to find balance, like I said, because I love pool, man, and I feel a commitment not just to the players but also to the viewers that want to tune in and watch the matches when I go live. So to me, everybody's important. I know I should be important too in that mixture, but to me, usually is like self-sacrifice for the love of the game has always come natural to me. I don't know. That's what it is, really. Makes the combo. Big bounce off the rails, going to set him up for the 5. He'll be able to play an angle here off the 5 ball to get into that 6, or sorry, into that 7 ball with a breakout angle into the 8 and 9. However, if he just plays that 7 ball to the side pocket and sets up for an 8 and 9 combo, that's okay too. They're so straight, so lined up that, you know, it's easy to set up for the 8 ball after you make the combo on the 9. It's going to overpace it a little bit, and he's going to get just the edge of the 7 ball. I'll have a shot. I'll have to figure out what he wants to do here for the 8 and 9. Likely in his mind, he's probably already thinking about doing a setup for a combo. But from here, you know, it becomes a little bit more challenging to get the setup because you have to let the cue ball go off a couple rails. It's not bad, though. I don't think he's taking on that combo anymore, but he should be okay for an attempt at a bank. He'll call the bank. Natural shape for the 9 ball if he can make it. He'll come up just short. And we'll leave the 8 ball available to the corner. Natural shape for the 9, or natural angle for the shape on the 9. Will come up short on the 8 ball, and he leaves the 8 ball set up here for Richie. He's looking okay here to take that first game now. Still doesn't have a natural draw angle. He's got to force the cue ball a little bit to get straighter on the 9. Best thing you can do here is just play through with a little bit of inside spin to try to get above the 9. Drawing back will leave him a weird shot. Unless he draws back further up like he did, then he'll be okay. Oh no, he missed the 10 ball. Wow, that's gonna hurt. And he's like right up on it. Need a lawyer. He wants me to watch the shot for the double kiss. It was a good, clean hit. 1-0 for Gurtej. And Merlinda, how you doing? Says, how does Richie Monkman go from a 4 to now a 6? So it goes by Fargorate, and it goes by the difference in Fargorate between players. So the way I've kind of figured out basically is if you're 85-point difference between your opponent and yourself, you're 85 points or less, it will be a 1 rack difference. If you're within like a 20-point difference between your opponent, it'll be an even race. And if you're like 85 to 90 above, then it starts separating like 2 or 3 racks depending on the distance, right? So if there's like a 150-point Fargorate difference between them, they would be like 6-3 race. Yeah, he smashed that rack pretty good. Made the 2 ball off the break and the 4. No, sorry, the 4's on the table. It was the 8 ball that he made. Also made the 7 ball. If he makes the 1, he's on his way to be able to tie things up here because the table is pretty open as long as he gets a shot on the 3, which if he makes the shot, either cutting it or banking it, he should be able to get on the 3. Went for the cut. He's going to kiss off the 10 ball. Lots of pace on this one, though, and he's going to come up just short of a good shot for the 3 ball. Looking for a bank side now. He needs to let the cue ball go around table here to get set up for the 4 ball. He's just going to try to hold position on the right side instead. We'll miss the 3 ball because of it. And you leave the shot on the 3 for Gurtej with a possibility to get on the 4, though I feel like he's fairly straight on this. No, he's not bad. He's got a little bit of angle to work with. So as long as he just makes the shot, draws or stun draws just a little bit, he'll get perfect on the 4. The only thing is he's jacking up his cue and he's close to the rail, so there's a little bit of deflection added on the shot. And if he doesn't adjust for it or compensate for it, he will come up short on the 3. Looks like he's going to play it through instead of drawing. He's just playing safety. Not bad, but the cue ball came around the 4 ball, and we'll give Richie a shot for a safety as well. He's going to call it just a shot. Looking to get on that 10 ball. A bump into the 10 is going to leave a shot on the 3. Alan Martin, how you doing? Salim Hamdard, welcome to the stream. And Joey Bully, what's up, man? Yeah, so long story shorter, Merlinda, is the medium Fargo rate, the matches will be adjusted according to the player's Fargo rates. So the matches will always vary depending on who you're playing against and what their Fargo rate is. It creates a bit of a more of a fair system for the players, in my opinion. Because with our active pool league rankings that we go by, as an example, we'll put all the, say, SV1 players all in the same bracket or the premier players in the same bracket. And when they play, a lot of times the top players in those divisions will always end up being the top players in those divisions. And the reason why is because the system doesn't quite work. Not everybody is an SV1 or a premier level player. Sometimes they got up because their team was good, and so they were on that team, they got bumped up. So with the Fargo rate, you eliminate that. Instead of having players that normally will go even up with other players that are much more skillful than them or that win more often at the table, with the Fargo rate, it gives them a chance to be able to get within range of a decent race. And I feel like it works. I mean, we've had Barry Bremner cash in. He was a 349, and at the time when he won, and he won against Randy, but he cashed in, and so that was one of the times. Now we got Gurtej Singh here with a 425 Fargo rating. He's got a chance here to be able to finish in the top 2 right now if he can win this match. So you can see that the Fargo rate system does work. And when it comes down to the better player, that you would think the better player because of their higher Fargo rate, it makes them work harder for their wins, therefore feeling better about their victories every time that they win against an opponent. Nice shot. Needs to get shape on the 5-ball. He was in tight for the shot, but he made it look easy. Looking to make the 5 now. Oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Hang on. I don't know why that happened, but it did. I was trying to switch the camera. All right, so now he's going to figure out how he's going to play position here from the 9 to the 10. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to think of a way to be able to create an angle that works to be able to get back up for the 10 ball. Following through on the 6 ball will do it. I like to go off 2 rails here on the 6 to be able to get more to the middle of the table. But for him to get an angle that works for him, yeah, he's got to be somewhere there or all the way to the right. One of those 2 works. So now he's got an angle that he can just follow through with and try to get back to the left side of the 10 ball to make the 10 in the top right corner. That's the goal here. But I feel like he's pretty straight on it. And if he is, you might have to go off 2 rails to get onto the right side of the 10. We're about to find out here as it takes on the shot. Plays it 1, trying to get up on the left side. And he'll get close enough to be able to make it. Definitely a missable shot. But it's only the 2nd rack in the game, so it's not too bad when it comes down to feeling the pressure. Oh, no. He left the 10 up on the table again. Sold the 10 on the 1st rack, selling the 10 on the 2nd rack, and Gurtej looking good here to be able to take a 2-game lead in this A-side final. He'll make the 10, 2-0. 2-game lead and breaking next, I believe, in rack number 3. A chance to get on the hill. So one thing that I've come to realize when it comes to this medium Fargo rate, it's a really great format, but not so much for 9-ball and 10-ball. It is a great format for 8-ball because the handicapping becomes true as far as the opportunities and who wins on those opportunities. But when it comes to 9-ball and 10-ball, it's a different thing because now if you have a player that can make 3 or 4 balls, but they can't run a table and 8 ball, but they can make 3 or 4 balls a turn. Well, making 3 or 4 balls on 9 ball or 10 ball is enough to get you a win, depending on the leave and what ball you're shooting at. So a player that normally wouldn't have that much of a chance in 8 ball has a way better chance here in 9 ball and 10 ball. So, and that tells me that the system is not great, but it is pretty good for 8 ball. It just doesn't work for 10 ball and 9 ball. I guess it depends on the format that you pick. I'm going with the R5, R4, which is based on races to 5, races to 4, if the players are evened out. If there's a difference, then it'll alternate the races, of course. Tough shot to take on here. May not even get a shot on the 3 ball if he makes it. Goes to the bank, will come up shorter, and he's going to leave the 2 ball available here for Richie. He'll get a chance to get going in this match now, down by 2. If he can find a way through this rack, he'll be down by 1. Table's pretty open here for him, too. You finish your match, Barry? One mic. Really, eh? And he made it. Crazy. Yeah. He's going to come up short on the 4 ball, turn the table over to Gurtej. And I need to get Terrence and Mike Vautour playing, so I got to get that set up right now. Yeah, I know. 3-3, 3-3, 3-3. So you're playing against Tim Sinclair. You guys can play right now too. You need to win 1-2 to get to the final two. You win 2 more matches, you're in the top 3. Win this one plus 2 more, you're in the final. You're looking to win. You need to win 2 for the top 3.
Top 3 and 3 for the final.
3 to get to the final.
And what's the score going on the top one? Like on the top 8 here?
There are 500, so you'll be pretty even. If you can make it to the end, you'll have a really good chance to win it.
If you miss this one, right?
That's right, yeah. Okay, so you're playing against Tim Sinclair. 2-5, 6-1.
3-4, I think.
Yeah, he goes to 4. Tim might be, yeah, he's gambling there in the machine. See at the corner? BLT machines. He goes to 4, yeah. Name is Tim. I've been trying to keep track of things, but I'm not sure if I lost something here. Huh?
I already went from him. Yeah, I went from him.
You played against him?
Yeah. Score against the other guy.
But you were just playing against Hanyu.
I win from Hanyu.
Yeah.
And I win from Tim also.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find out for him. Gotta confirm it for him. So against Hanyu, it wasn't 3-3, it was 3-2?
Yeah. He goes to, yeah. I remember, yeah. So I went from Terrence, Tim also.
You're waiting for
Hanyu also.
Yeah, so now you're just waiting for the winner of that match.
No, like, okay, Terrence, okay.
Gurtej, you won the game?
Gurtej जीत गया? Yeah,
You won?
4-0, I think so.
What was the score?
4-0.
Oops, I got the wrong way. Shit. Hey, Mike, can you guys start your match here? I got no other matches. Otherwise, yeah. I have no, like, the winner of you guys play is against this guy, and the A side's already done.
I'm third right now.
Okay, so it was 4-0? Okay, so now, yeah, just wait. You're right now in 4th.
What's the score for 5?
One more, you'll be in the top 3. Top 3 get paid.
What's the price for top 3? I know
Yeah.
first one and the second one.
I wrote it down. 150, 80, and 50. Okay. Camera. All right, so I might have lost the camera here. Gotta get it plugged in again. I'll get the scoreboard updated here for you guys in a second. Also, I'll bring down these Fargorates and reset those as well. All right, so that's all better now. And I got to set up the scoreboard, which I'm doing in a second. Just a 5, 4. And against Terrence.
Will you be updating my FargRate also?
States every time I send them in. Every time I run a tournament, they take them, but sometimes it takes them a week or two to get it in. So it depends. And right now, like you guys have starter rates, right? So starter rates are basically like anything can happen at the beginning because it's a starter rate. So if you do really good, your Fargo goes up really high, but then if you do bad, it goes low, right? But the more games you put in, the more it starts becoming stabilized, the less that it moves, right? So until
like the margin should be more if I want to increase my FargRate, right? Between the games.
yeah, and so like your Fargo rate probably will go up, but it might stay the same because you had a 525 starter, so it might keep you the same.
Yeah.
Like or it may not go up too much, right?
Yeah, no problem. It's good with me. So 606 and 525, right? So they are getting 3-4.
They're 5-4. Wait,
5-4.
I think it was 4-3. Yeah, I think you're right.
4-3. It should be 4-3.
Yeah, it's 4-3.
Okay.
I hope they know that. I gotta let them know. So it's 4-3 race here between these guys. Tough shot here for sure. He's got to reach over and can't really see the cue ball. Hard to see the tip where it's coming into contact with the cue ball. And then the bridge is tough to make sure that it doesn't run into the 9 ball, hitting the white ball, which will be a foul. You make a nice shot on the 3 ball though. 5-9 is available next. Mike, you won the first game? It's 4-3 race, eh? All right, so Mike won the first game. I've been dealing with a lot of things, man, so I'm just trying to get caught up here. But Fargo rates are accurate, 606 for Mike Vautour, 525 for Terrence Young. His is a starter rating for Terrence Young, so that will eventually get adjusted as he gets more games in. The one thing I'm doing is if a player doesn't have a 200 Fargo rate, 200 robustness Fargo rate, then usually I'll go by like a starter rating until they get their Fargo rate up to 200 games, and at that point, I'll honor whatever their Fargo rate is. Patrick Rakowski, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Salim Khan, welcome to the stream. Chan Lee, welcome to the stream. Robs Gutierrez, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Jonathan Pakatang, welcome. Let's go on a push. You're waiting for whoever comes through the B side now. Yeah. Yeah, so the winner here plays against him. The winner of that plays against you. No, I'm lying. The winner of this plays against him. The winner of that has to play against Richie because Richie lost to you. And then the winner of that plays you. But it looks like Richie's trying to go home, so he's probably going to take third place. So that means that if you win your match, you'll be guaranteed second at that point. If he leaves and you win. That's two things that have to happen. He needs to leave, you need to win.
You still have to play him.
Yes, if you beat the winner here. But he's putting his cues away, so I'm thinking he's going to leave.
So he's third. No.
Yeah, right now, like if he was to lose again, he'd be guaranteed third.
Okay, because he loses from the A side, right?
Because he lost from the A side, yeah. So usually, like when you look at the A side and the B side, there'll be one here, right? And if it's double knockout, then there'll be another one here right beside. But it's only single knockout for the final.
Yeah, for the A.
Yeah. So and then whoever ends up there, that's guaranteed second all the time. If you go here, you're guaranteed third, and if you go here, you're guaranteed third. If you're here now and you lose, then you're guaranteed fourth. But in this case, we're only paying top three, so you'd be out of the money. But you guys are having a pretty good week this week. Yeah.
I started the rough, like I was 5-0 down from Terrence, yeah.
Yeah.
No, what's the name of the good guy? Tim.
Tim, yeah.
I was 5-0 down on the A side.
Yeah.
Somehow I made it.
You know what? You just gotta keep playing, man. That's how pool is. The more you keep trying, the better you get at winning, right?
I'm playing over here on these tables. I used to play on 9 feet tables, and they were like not from the diamond. Like they were. Really
They're not as
tables.
fast. Yeah.
These tables, like you just roll the ball. You don't know how to speed. Like how the ball is gonna end up.
You don't have to force it or anything. You can have more control.
That's why, like the people who used to play over here, they play with the control.
Yeah.
Like, on 9 feet tables, you just have to push harder.
That's right.
Then you got to fall for another ball.
Yeah.
But here it's too soft. Either you have to hit too soft, either you have to hit too hard with the stun.
That's
then
right.
You got the position.
And if you're gonna hit hard, then you gotta follow through on it. You can't slow roll it. Yeah. And it depends, like if you're involving a rail or not. If you're using a rail, you can't slow roll. If you're not using a rail, you can slow roll.
It's gonna go with the rail for a slow roll.
And the rails are springy, man.
Yeah. The white sticks to the rail. It doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Like even if you put the spin also, it does come out with the opposite spin, but if you put the same one, it just goes with the spin rail only. It just doesn't come off. It sticks to the rail.
Yeah, you're right. I love these tables because the better player has the best control.
Yeah. I'll start playing over here.
Yeah. Well, he may not be leaving. I don't know. He's going to the machines, so he might stick around. We'll see.
No, he just he played really well. I just fucked up in the end, but like same with him.
Yeah.
He fought 9 and by luck.
2-0 for Mike Vautour. Race to 4 for him, so he needs 2 more games. Terrence Young looking to win 3. Needs to get on the board. Yeah, this game is all about you know, like I won more tournaments through the B side than I have through the A side. Because on the B side, like if you're not playing good on the A side and then you lose, on the B side it makes you play better all the time because if you lose, you're out, right?
Yeah.
And then, but if you're playing good and you do good on the A side, those are the best days because no matter what, you're gonna make the money, no matter what. Right?
Yeah, no matter.
Rack number 3. He's got a 2-game lead, looking for a third game coming up here in rack number 3. Makes the one to the side. Cue ball get kicked around a little bit, but it'll end up right next to the 2 ball. It's right frozen, the 2 ball. The 2 doesn't go to the corner, so I have no choice but to play a push or a safety here. He's going to go for the kick shot. Not a bad deal. I mean, if he misses it, the cue ball's going to go up table. The 2 ball will go down table. They'll split up. Kind of a good idea. Oh, a little bounce off the 5 ball. That's going to leave the 2 ball available to the bottom left corner. And Terrence Young will get a chance to get going on the scoreboard. Pretty open table here, but a little bit of cue ball positioning required to be able to get the finish, specifically from the 2 to the 3, which is what he's on right now. We'll draw into the 9. You can see the 3 ball. A tight cut for those that can cut this kind of shot. Most people will probably play a safety here or a bank safe. He's trying the bank safe, and he's going to leave the 3 ball next to the 10 ball. I don't think there's a billiard available, but if there is, Mike will explore the opportunity to be able to make this 10 ball on this turn. Judging from this angle, it looks like it's a small possibility. I don't know if you go for it, though, but it looks like he's called the side pocket, so he might be going for it. No, he was calling the 3 ball in the corner, and he made that. It looked like he pointed to the side, but he was pointing to the corner. So now he's got a wide open table. Good to go. He's got to watch out not to hook that cue ball anywhere. He's going to tie it right up to that 7 ball. Takes away the shot. He's calling the 10 ball now and a kick shot. A little frustrated here, but he made the kick on the 5 ball. We'll turn the table over to Terrence Young, and he'll have the 5 to the side available. He'll make the 5, has angle on the 6. Should be able to get on the 7 ball from there. Can check off the rear whistle left-hand spin to be able to get perfectly behind the 7 ball to make the 7 in the same pocket as the 6. From there, the 8 ball will be available. The 9 will be an easy setup. The 10 ball, I guess, will be a bit more challenging depending on how he sets up for that 9 ball. Best case scenario for the 9 will be to make it to the side pocket, the right side middle, so you can come over to the left on the 10 ball. He was going to miss that 7 ball, though, and Mike will get a chance to be able to get on the hill now. 4 balls remaining. This shouldn't be a hard time for him. Though he did get hooked on the 7 just a little while ago, so you never know. There's always a possibility. Serge, Archer, how you doing? Znuba, Jafar, welcome to the stream. Prithviraj Singh, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Zach Podkauka, sorry, I definitely got that bad. I didn't mean to mispronounce it. It was gonna happen at some point. I always laugh because I know better. I don't intend to butcher anybody's name. It's just a natural ability that I have. Oh man, he almost would have got lucky there, but he'll get unlucky and leave the 9 ball, and he's frustrated, so he'll give that game to Terrence Young. He's on the board now, needs 2. It's a race to 2 between them. Jeff Edwards, how you doing? Jeremy Cancun, welcome to the stream. Petra Jane, Mark Patterson, Craig Murky, welcome everyone. We are now in the B-side semi-final. Yeah, semi-final. That's what it is. Make it official. Rack number 4. Down by 1, looking to tie things up and get on the hill first. He'll make the 8. He'll make the 9. The 1 ball will get bumped up to give him the 1 to the side. He's got a great break, a great setup here on this table. Looking good to be able to tie things up and get on the hill. Biggest work for him is going to be getting from the 3 to the 5, which shouldn't be too hard. The 5 to the 6 also. Kind of the 2 crucial shots for him on this table. And now with this 2-ball back cut that he's got on it, he's going to have to work a little bit harder to get onto that 3-ball. This is kind of like the moment of truth for him getting onto the 3. He'll miss the 2-ball, and he would have been hooked for the 3-ball, so it kind of worked out okay. Though a turnover here for Mike Vautour will give him an opportunity to get on the hill first. And he's got a great starting point with a 2-ball to get set up for the 3. Just needs to figure out how to get set up from the 3 to the 5 with an angle that sets up for the 6-ball after that. So he's taking a little walk around, trying to work out the puzzle, figure out his angle, see what he can do. Looks like he's made a decision and he's going to proceed now. He's going to get a nice little touch shot here for the 3-ball. He's got a great angle on it. He can play off the 2 rails, even 3, to get into the 5-ball to make the 5-ball in the same pocket as the 3. He can draw off 1 rail to get set up for the 5 on the top right corner. He didn't draw off the rail, he draw into the rail, and he's got the shot on the 5. Not happy that he's right against the rail because he was supposed to get a bit better on the 5-ball, but he's got a nice tangent line here on the 5 to get set up for the 6-ball, so he's actually looking pretty good right now with the setup. Just got to watch the pace on the cue ball here. He'll get the perfect touch on it. And now you just draw off the rail and try to get above the 7-ball. You can also try to go through and set up for the 7-ball on the right side middle pocket. But I'd be looking to make the 7-ball in the same pocket as the 6 here. That's what he's going to do as well. The only reason why is because the angle sets you up a bit better for the 8-ball to be able to get set up for the 10-ball. Now you can choose your angle for the 8-ball because of the shape on the 7-ball. And he's going to end up pretty straight on the 8-ball, so should be rolling up here for the 8-ball or the 10-ball in the other pocket, opposite corner. Terrence says that's good. Mike's on the hill, 3-1. Time is now almost midnight, 2 minutes short of midnight. We have 2, maybe 3 matches remaining. All on the short race side, though, because they're all B-side matches, so they should be flying by fairly quick, every single one of these matchups. The next one's going to be an interesting one because the winner of this one has to play against Taman Singh, who had a bad start today in the first round, but has found himself climbing through the B-side and gaining momentum as he goes through the players. Just beat Han Yu, just beat Tim Sinclair. Now he's looking for the winner of this match, and hopefully, in his eyes, he can upset him to be able to get into the top 3. Smash and break from Mike, and it sounded like he's dry on the break. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. He made a ball. He made the 3-ball. We'll have to push or jump here. I don't think you can see an edge of the 1 ball at all. He's thinking about a kick shot between the 7 and 10, but I think that's too big of a shot. You don't want to give your opponent a chance to be able to get on the hill as well. So he's going for it. I'm surprised, man. This is a pretty uncomfortable stretch. Oh, he's just pushing it out. Okay. What he was looking at was the line on the 1 ball to see if his opponent will give him the table back for the tight squeeze between the 7 and the 10. We'll see if Terrence will fall for it. Looks like he's not going to. He's aiming the 1 and looking like he's going to shoot it. He'll make it. Cue ball will bump off the 5 and get behind the 7 ball, tying him up for the 2 ball. He'll have a kick shot and he'll call the 9 ball for it. He'll hit the 2 ball, not make the 9, and he'll turn the table over to Mike, giving him a shot, I believe, on the 2 ball. Looks like from this angle, like he's set up perfectly here for the 2 to the 3. The 4 ball is sitting just below the 2 ball. So from, oh, sorry, the 3 ball's gone. So he's got to get set up from the 2 to the 5. Sorry, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 5. And he's bumped into that 7 ball, tying him up on the 4 ball. Jump shot coming up. No other choice at this point. I mean, you could go for a kick shot, sure, but kick shot is basically lined up with the side pocket. So you'd have to go below the side pocket or above the side pocket with spin to be able to get the kick shot. It makes more sense to go for the jump. Plus, if you make it, you might still get a shot on the 5, though. If he makes it true, he'll be hooked behind the 7 ball. And he'll make the jump but miss the shot on the 4 ball. Turns the table over. Terrence will have a chance to play the 4. No pocket available unless he banks it. Safety's always another option. Khan Baka, welcome to the stream. Edison Labau, how you doing? Ashraf Najar. Najar is how you say it. Welcome to the stream. Andy Spence Jr., how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We'll miss the bank and turn the table over to Mike. He's going to be playing a safety here. I can't see him getting too aggressive on this table. Especially because he's on the hill looking to close out. Yeah, he'll keep it nice and civilized, playing the safety, and not bad. Not bad. He's giving him an edge of the 4 ball, but not enough to make it. Perfect angle to set up for a safety, but the thing here on the safety is using the 5 ball as a blocker, so you got to really control that cue ball for it. He's looking to jack up here and masse around for the contact on the 4. It's a little bit of luck here. Ooh, he's going to get it. He's going to get the luck he was looking for. Just a lucky break is all he wanted. He might have found it here. Mike's calling the 9 ball once again. He'll hit the 4, he'll hit the 9. He will not make the 4 or the 9, and he'll leave the 4 ball tied up. Good hit on the 4. Looking for a good leave as well. He'll get it. We're looking for another jump shot. This time we're looking for a jump safe. I don't think we play the bank here, though there is room for the bank to the bottom left corner. If you're really good on the jump, you can maybe cut that 4 to the top right corner too, which I wouldn't do. He's going to call the bank to the bottom right corner. I feel like this is more like a two-way shot. He's really trying to get the cue ball in the top left corner while getting the 4 ball in the bottom right corner, using that 7, 9, and 6 as blockers. Well, and that will work. The 10 ball freezing up to the cue ball will guarantee that his opponent will not be able to see the 4 ball directly. Looking for a kick shot combo perhaps on this one. It looks like the 4-6 is kind of lined up. They're so close within each other that as long as you hit this 4-ball true, you should be able to get close to the cut of the 6-ball. You'll call the 6-ball. Turns the table over to Mike. Yeah, it was good contact. He was asking him if it was a ball in hand, but it wasn't. Can play a safety or a combo. If he plays a combo, he's got to compensate for the 4-ball sticking to where the 5 is, so he'll have to play through on the cue ball to come off the top rail and set up for the 4-ball after that. That helps the combo out as far as how you execute it. Makes it a bit more natural. But it's a bit of a risk. I kind of like taking the cue ball and trying to put it on the right side of the 5-ball. Ooh, got close to making that. I'm not sure if that's what he was going for, though, or not, but got real close to making it anyway. And you'll leave Terrence in a weird spot here where you can't go off the rail and in. He'll have to go for a kick shot, maybe off 2 rails, and then he'll make it off 1, and the cue ball will follow through. Ball in hand for Mike Fautour. A chance to close out the match now. This table is set up. The only opportunity he needed has presented itself. He's had a couple of bad run-ins with the cue ball as far as losing control for position, but the ball in hand should help him to get the finish on this one. Playing some spin off the top rail to get it up for the 10, or sorry, the 6. Can settle for the 7-ball in the top right corner from here to keep it simple, or draw back off the cushion to set up for the right side middle. It's going to be in that 50-50 mark where he can cut it to the side or cut it to the corner. Side is the way he should go, and it's likely where he's going to go. Cue ball will play off the top rail with a little bit of left-hand draw to be able to come to the left side for the 8-ball next. So it should hit the top rail. The spin will make it come off the top rail with a left side angle. Just like that. And now he's got a nice little angle on this 8-ball to be able to play through for the 9-ball. Off a couple of rails or off the top rail with some spin as well. That would work. He's going to play it off the top rail with some spin. Real good execution. And he's going to get the shot on the 9-ball. And now he's got a good angle to be able to get off 2 rails for the 10-ball in the side pocket. Great execution once again. Just the 10-ball remaining in front to win the match. He'll make the 10, 4-1, the final score. And you have to play against Taman now. You play against Taman right there. Taman. I'll figure out the race right away, but it should be the same. It should be the same. But, oh, wait. Yeah, no, because he's a 525, so was he. They'll be the same race, 4-3. Yeah. All right, so we're going to get going here. This is a B-side final matchup now. I'll set up the scoreboard. I got to do the challenge bracket as well. 4-1. They lag for the break. It'll be the same race, 4-3. They're playing right now. You play the winner of these guys. They're playing 4-3, so it's a quick race. If you want to leave, you're guaranteed third. That's $50. If you leave, you'd be giving up $30 only because $80 per second. Probably better leave in a 50. Oh, I do have a 10. 20. 40.
Yeah, pool there.
Not bad though. The handicap worked out for you. $50, right? Good job, man. Get some rest. So I'll put Mike Vatura on the right this time. Bring down their Fargorates and reset them as well. Playing safety. Raise to 3 for Taman. Raise to 4 for Mike Vatur. And it is the B-side semifinal number 2 because there's always 2 semifinals. So this will be the second one now. Maybe I'll make it semifinal number 2. By the way, this has been a stressful day for me, and I love you guys for tuning in. But I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and share the stream. You don't have to share the stream anymore now because we're getting late at night. But if you guys like the stream, I'd appreciate it, especially on YouTube, because I'm trying to build up more momentum in YouTube. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't gone to my YouTube channel yet to check it out, you guys can go check me out there on YouTube under Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. That's how you find me. And if you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, I totally appreciate it. Looking for 1,000 subscribers so I can start making some money from the work that I do. And I'm at 610, and that's all because of your guys' support so far. So thank you to everyone that took the time to support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you haven't yet and you really appreciate the way that I work and the way that I try to educate players while I'm streaming, then you can definitely go over there and subscribe to my channel right now and just support me that way. The link's attached on the post, but I'll put it here on the Facebook page also, just to make it a little bit easier for people to find my YouTube channel. So there's my YouTube channel. I put it up for you guys, and I'll pin it. So that way, if anybody wants to go over real quick and subscribe to the channel, you can. You could always come right back to Facebook if that's your niche, if that's what you prefer. Honestly, if you're watching on a big TV, you'd rather be on YouTube. But if you're on your phone or a tablet, Facebook's all right. I don't understand why they still haven't gone to 1080p on Facebook, but they should. Possibility for a 4-10 combo here. Or a 5-10 combo, sorry. And he made it. Wow, what a shot. Nailed it. 1-0. So this is one of the things about these players that are 525 or 425 is that most of these guys, the East Indian fella, I'm not sure if they're East Indian, but I'm assuming they would be. And that's probably a bad assumption to make. But they are really good at combos, caroms, and that kind of stuff. So when you give them a chance at the table and they have a combo available or a billiard or a carom, they see that and they go for it. And they're really accurate with it too, as you can see here on the highlight, which I'm about to show you on a 5-10 combo. Beautiful little combination. That brings us to a 1-0 score. Taman Singh looking for 2 more games to win the match. A smash and break. He made the 1. He's got no shot on the 2, so we're looking for a push. 3, 4, and 5 are all on the table. 4 to the 5 becomes a bit tricky. But he's going to be looking for a push here. He's going to be looking for something that's going to be difficult for his opponent and somewhat easier for him. And that's exactly what he was trying to do. He was just trying to get the table right back, looking for a safety option now. He's a little bit of luck. Oh, no. The double kick on the 3 ball ends up becoming a problem. He's left the shot on the 2 ball for Taman. And Taman's looking okay here to be able to get on the hill real quick in this matchup. Angle from the 2 to the 3 is natural. 3 to the 4 is easy setup from there. It's the 4 to the 5 where all the work comes in for him. And from there, the 5 to the 6 will matter as well. He'll miss the 2 ball though and turn the table over back to Mike, leaving the 2 ball available. Huge break here for Mike now. Can tie up the match. He could have been down 2-0, leaving nothing but frustrations in the match for him. Instead, he's got a chance to tie things up and to be able to find a way to win this match, though. Definitely a lot harder when your opponent gets on the hill in the first 2 games, but a little bit easier if he can keep things tied up and try to get the momentum going your way. Looking for a hard draw for the 3. He'll come up quite short of it. He'll have to play a safety now. A lot of room to play safe on top of that 5, 9, 10, and 7. I wonder if he can go off the right side of the 3, just get around that 6 ball to get on top of that 5, 10, and 9, and 7. To me, that's the best shot. He's calling the combination, though. And it is available. It's not a bad shot. They're pretty wired. The only thing is that that 3 ball is going to go towards the 6 ball after that. It wasn't too bad. He was able to hold position. His opponent cheers him on for a nice shot. He was pretty lined up. He just had to make it. But it was control on the 3 ball that mattered there. And he'll take a shot on the 3 ball and miss it. A little bit of body movement on the delivery is going to make him come up short on the shot. Taman will get a chance once again on this table. 4 ball still on the table. The 10 ball looks like it's kind of wired to the pocket. If you play billiard, he's going to call the 10 ball. Kind of a 2-way shot. Worked out good for a safe. will nick the 3-ball and avoid a ball in hand, turns the table over to Taman, and now Taman's got a good angle on the 3-ball to get set up for the 4. He'll make the 3, come off the 3 rails. Missed opportunity on the 4 and a turnover for Mike. Bank corners available. Looks pretty natural at this point. You might be thinking safety still, though. The fact that the 5, 9, 7, 6, and 10 are all on that top right corner, that gives them a lot of room for creating a block on a safety shot. But the bank on the corner is pretty natural, and he's going to call it. He's going to try to go for it. It'll also give him the shape for the 5-ball if he can make it. He'll come up short on the 4, but will not come up short on the leave. He's left nothing here for Taman on the 4-ball. DJ Mercado, how you doing? Gilbert Carizales, welcome. Bienvenido. Debuski, welcome to the stream. Is it Debuski? Or is it Debuski? Sabiola Rabi, welcome to the stream. Big bounce off the rail, sets him up for the 5. Should be out on this rack. I can see a little bit of concern here, though, because the 9-ball's in the path if you go forward. I don't think it should be a problem, though. He should be able to avoid it. Oh, he's going to bump into the 9 instead. Well, that worked out okay for the 6-ball. The 9-ball is kind of tied up next to the 10-ball, though, and now he's got to get either a breakout or perfect position. Makes the 10. We're tied at 1. The 3rd and 2nd place matchup, the B-side final, is not going to happen because the 3rd place guy has taken 3rd place. He could have finished in 2nd, but he decided to take 3rd. And so I guess we'll make this a B-side final official. So B-side final. The winner of this was supposed to play against Richie Monkman, but he's left. So the winner here is going to get guaranteed 2nd. And they have to play against Gurtej for a chance to get 1st. It's a 1-set final. Only 1 match remaining after this, unless those 2 players decide to split, because they are friends that drove in together. And they were both looking to do well today in the tournament. So right now there's a small chance that that could be a possibility for them, as long as Taman can win this match against Mike Vautour. Right now we're in a 1-1 matchup, race to 4 for Mike, needing 3 more games, 2 more remaining for Taman Singh if he wants to win the match to get into a final against his friend Gurtej Singh. Playing a safety. Pretty good one, too. Leaving the 3-ball out in the open makes it a lot more difficult to hit. Normally here you would hit 2 rails to be able to hit it. He's going to try to hit it in 1, and he will, but he'll scratch the cue ball. So that puts him on 1, I believe. Oh, that scratched twice in a row, so he puts him on 2. So if he gets him on another hook here, he'll win with a 3 foul. Not too hard to be able to set up a 3 foul here. You just have to figure out your angle with a cue ball off the 3 to get it into that 5 or that 6 and 9 ball area. Yes, it counts. And so you're on 2 now. If he hooks you again and you don't hit your ball, it'll be a 3 foul win. Not bad. He's left him a jump shot on it. Now, if he can jump, this is a pretty easy hit. But if he can't jump and all he does is just kick shots, then this is a very, very difficult hit. Looks like he's grabbed the jumper, though. He's got a Predator jumper, so it should do the job. Just has to get clear off the 5 here. That's the biggest thing. Make sure that you don't masse the shot. Oh, man. He hit the 3 ball, but he's scratched. That's a 3 foul. 2-1. Two to one. We're moving into rack number 4 now. Mike Vatur with a chance to get on the hill. Manuel Pinto, bienvenido, welcome. Sardar Hussein, welcome to the stream. Mohammed Samir, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. He'll miss the 1 ball. He's gonna maybe get lucky on the leave. I think he's left him some of that 1, if not all. It looks to me like he's left him the bottom half of the 1. Easy jump shot, though, here for Mike. And he can jump this with a bit of a drawback for the 2 ball also because it's so close to the 1. Beautiful jump shot. He's got position on the 2 ball also. This was a beauty. It's about a 3rd ball jump, so it wasn't too difficult, but he made it look nice and easy and smooth. Two to the 3 shouldn't be a problem, but the 3 doesn't go past the 9, so you have to get on the right side of the 3 if you want to avoid a combination. He'll come on to the right side, but bump into the 3, and he'll still have a shot to the corner, but you might have to take the combo on. He can make it clean, and he will. Looking for the cue ball to stop and set up for the 4 ball. You'll have a good angle on the 4. Should be okay to get onto the 5 ball here. 5 to the 6 is going to be a bit trickier, though. All depending on the angle that he gets on this 5. Lots of juice to try to get on top of it, and he's just going to get up on it. And, well, he'll have to figure out what to do here because getting position on the 6 ball will be a lot more challenging than it could have been. He might be looking at a safety option here after the 5. Yeah, and he can maybe go off the 7 ball, 6 off the 7 to the side, but then you're pushing that 7 towards that 9 ball, which could become a problem eventually. Oh, that worked out good for a safety, and I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for. Though the 6 ball is slightly ahead, so there's a possibility of a kick split 9 into the corner pocket. Ball in hand for Mike Latour. He can see the finish here. He might have to play off 2 rails here forward. Or he can check off the top rail with some spin too. He's going to play 2 rails forward. And oh man, as long as that ball doesn't go in, he's on the hill. Instead, his opponent Taman is on the hill. 2-2. A little bit of a dramatic turnover there. And we're going to move into rack number 5. Taman Singh with a huge break in that match. He's going to have a chance to break for the match now in rack number 5. Laura Berg, how you doing? Says, hi, Rod. How's everything? How's the family? Life has been stressful lately when it comes to the pool work, but it's been good. Family is good. Health has been a struggle for a while, but we all go through our healthy and unhealthy struggles, right? I'm slowly getting better, though, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it. I'm trying to do my best to stay away from pool, but I've been playing some racks here and there without breaking. 2 days ago, I played a couple of racks, and it involved some jump shots, which I should have never done. But I got into some jump shots, and it affected my back a bit more, so I'm kind of on the sore side again. And it was on its way. Like, it felt like it was about a week or 2 weeks away from being good to go, and now I feel like I'm back to about 3 weeks away from being able to play. There's a tournament coming up on August 11th and 12th, I believe, which is a 625 and under tournament, which I'm planning to play in it if I can get healthy enough by then. How are you, Laura? It's going to get a good leave out of this. Jump shot available, though. Robert Griffith says, great commentary tonight, Rod. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I try to be consistent, but I had a rough start today. Like, I wanted to start the stream right at 7. I was pretty close to being ready to go at 7 o'clock, too. But then, one thing after the other, and next thing you know, it slowed me down. So I wasn't able to get the beginning matches from today, but we've gotten some pretty good matchups so far. And you guys have had a chance to see some different players as well that you normally wouldn't see on the stream. Or not that you wouldn't see on the stream, but you normally don't get a chance to see on the stream. So it's kind of nice to have a different perspective of different players and different styles. Mike Latour is just trying to survive this rack here. He needs to get on the hill. Otherwise, his opponent's going to win. Christoph Fardo Sono, welcome to the stream. Is it Karshad Mondul? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Johnny Daly or Daly? I guess it'd be Daly, right? Welcome to the stream. Apologies for anybody's name that I butcher. I don't do it intentionally. It's a gift that I was born with. I blame God for it. I try to get it right, though. I promise you, I'm always trying to get it right. Ball in hand and an opportunity to get on the hill. A lot of work here, though. 2 to the 3 shouldn't be a problem. 3 to the 4, you got to play a little bit of shape now. 4 to the 5 is a pretty good setup. 5 to the 6 is pretty good, too. And he's just bumped over the 7 ball, which sets up for the 7, 8, and 9. So he's got a finish line now. All he's got to do is get the right angle on the 3 ball that gets it up for the 4, and he should be good on this table. I make it sound easy, but, you know, it's never that easy. Laura says, still struggling with a bad back and 4th major knee surgery. It sucks. No pool for way too long. Yeah, I feel your pain on that one. You know, it's tough because you love the game, right? And you miss the moments, not only just the moments of playing, but also the moments that you have when you interact with other players and you see your usuals that you always hang out with whenever you go to tournaments. You know, you miss it all, but and then it's tough to go around because you're constantly thinking about, like, I want to play, right? It's hard to resist that wanting to play. I get it. I'm in that spot all the time too. And for me, being a tournament organizer plus a streamer, I usually don't get a full break from pool. I'm always back at the table somehow, which makes it, you know, a little bit harder for me to be able to handle things mentally. But I've been okay, and I'm sure you're doing okay now. You're obviously getting better with time, right? Well, I'm not sure what he meant there, but I don't think he meant the side pocket. So he's going to give the table back to him. Taman will need to hit this now. And he does. Looking for a bit of a safe lead, but he's going to leave a shot on the 4 ball for Mike with an angle to get across for the 5. The one thing that helps Taman here is that if Mike tries to draw this cue ball off the 4 to the right side cushion, there's a small chance that he might get hooked behind the 8 ball. In line behind the 8 ball, not directly behind the 8 ball. He tried to control the speed on the cue ball, will miss the shot on the 4 ball. And the 4 ball is rolling up to a spot where Taman can actually pot it and get position for the 5. So a chance to close out the match now, but he'll miss the 4 ball. Oh, man, he's going to get lucky. The cue ball rolls up behind the 9 ball, tying up Mike on the 4. Just a long real kick shot available, and that's it. Well, I hope you get better, Laura. I know you've been dealing with it for a while, and definitely it's stressful, especially when you feels like you're not getting any progress on it. I had to face retiring from pool a couple of years ago, and I did retire for a little while, you know, and then eventually I found myself playing again. And ever since I've come back, it seems like there's always something that holds me back from being able to play like I want to. It's just a way of life, I guess, you know, and just appreciate the moment away, I guess, enjoy your family, and just try to find other hobbies to fill in the void, or just watch a lot of pool streams. That helps too. But I feel like that makes me miss pool a bit more when I'm watching pool streams. I don't know about you, but that's the way I feel. Jasir, John, welcome to the stream. Jacob Miller, how you doing? Welcome. He'll make the kick shot. And I don't know if he's got the shot on the 5. Ooh, it's close. Really close. Might have to go off the railing in here. This is a nice kick shot, though. It hopped off the rail, too, a bit. But he hit it perfect. Needs to go off the rail and into the 5 if he wants to make it, or he's got to play a safety from here. The decision he makes here will either get him the win or cost him the match. Try to go off the rail just slightly. Will miss the shot on the 5 and turn the table over to Taman. I don't think he can make it, so he's going to play safety. And oh no, a bounce off the horn was not what he was hoping to do. So he's left the shot on the 5 for Mike. And now he will get a chance to get on the hill. Perfect angle on the 5 to get on for the 6. Needs to get over more to the right for the 6 ball. He's okay. He can still make it, no problem. But he needs to be more to the right to be able to get a good angle to get down for the 7 ball. Now he's going to have to make up for this. Let's take a look at his angle, see what he's got to work with. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot. So he's got to like horse draw this and try to get perfect on the 7 ball. Right there or on the right side below the 9 ball where his hand is right now. Those are the 2 spots that he needs to get to. Really tough to do here. It might be actually worth it to just play a safety instead. We'll see. Perfect position isn't a bad thing, though, if you get it. Just don't know if it's worth the risk or not. Took a bounce off the horn, and it looks like he may have something on the 7. I don't think he can make it, but he can definitely play a safety on it. And if he is going to try to make it, it might be a slight masse around the 9 ball for it. Which at that point, I think you would rather go for the jump. But the only reason you wouldn't go for the jump here is because the white ball might jump off the table on the jump shot. Tough spot to be in here because if you go for a shot and you leave your opponent on a shot, well, you cost yourself that match. If you go for it and you make it, that's a bonus. If you go for it and you don't make it and you leave your opponent hooked, even better. But he made a beautiful shot on the 7 ball. That was an absolute beauty. That's going to be the highlight of the day today. Beautiful 2-rail bank corner. Oh no, and then he missed the 8 ball. And he's gonna scratch. Oh. He's gonna give the table to his opponent. Taman will win the match with 3-2 score. He'll take it. He won't shoot, man. You wanna give me the game? He'll take it, he says. Woo! Man, after having the highlight of the day too, like seconds after. So what are you guys doing? You're playing? Okay. One set. It'll be 5-4. 5-4. One set, 5-4. 150 and 80. All right, we're gonna have a final here. I gotta update the challenge bracket real quick. So we have a couple of new players here for the final. Just updating the challenge bracket, which I'm done now. Now we'll set up our TV table, scoreboard, and FargRates. $4.25 versus a $5.25. Just a little bit more proof that the medium Fargorate system will work. Normally, on the regular handicap system that we always use, you always usually see the same players coming through at the end, always winning the tournaments, always making the money. Now we've had 2 weeks back to back where we've had different winners in the money. And once again, we have a 425 in the money, and we have a 525 in the money this time. Last week we had a 425 in the money. Sorry, it was a 347 or something, but he made the money last week. Laura says, the only saving grace is watching all these tournaments, pros as well, with great commentary. I learned a lot about patterns, safety play, etc. Yeah, so that's one good thing. Like, you can take in some time to get some real knowledge while you're watching and observing instead of playing. The thing is that when you go back to playing, it's hard to remember all of that. But the more you watch these streams, the more you're going to start understanding about better positional play and patterns, which will help you in the long run when you end up getting back to the table to play again. Because now you're going to be more aware of what to do on the table and what to avoid. We'll make it official. Championship match. 1 set final. Winner wins. Malang Jan, welcome to the stream. Osman Zingen, welcome to the stream. Trevor Webster, how you doing? Tries the back cut on the 4. He'll come up short on it, and we'll get a good leave out of this, maybe. No, the Cuba will come clear the 7 and give Gurtej a shot on the 4. 4-9 combo is about the only option he's got besides a bank or a safety. The bank would be more of a cross bank corner. Safety is the way I like to go here, but we'll see what he decides to do. He's looking at the bank right now. 12:48, and we're in the last match of the tournament. Race to 5 for Gurtej. Race to 4 for Taman. Gurtej at the table right now. Try the cross bank and miss it. It's going to leave the 5 ball over the pocket and the 4 ball over the pocket, so that opens up the opportunity for Taman to take the first game. He's got the shorter race here. Or sorry, it's backwards. He's got the longer race. I got to fix that. Yes, Gurtej goes to 4. And Taman goes to 5. There. Now everything makes sense on the scoreboard. Laura Berg wants to know, says, Rod, what's your thoughts on the one guy almost waiting to the other guy's ball almost hit or stop rolling before he lagged? I don't know. It's kind of like a dirty move in a sense because like you get to read your opponent's power on the leg, and you can almost duplicate it if you get a full sense of what they did. It's still pretty tough to kind of duplicate the speed though, but I rather that the two players lag at the same time, and usually like you'll see a little bit of a delay on one of the players, but for the most part they usually lag at the same time. It's not too often where you see one player wait for the other one to finish, lag, and to shoot. But it's just a way of getting an edge on an opponent. And for me, anything that gives an opponent an edge, I don't really approve. But I understand why players do it. But technically, like on a professional level tournament, you would never see that. If they might be slightly off on the lag, but most of the times, like they're pretty much on point at the same time. In most tournaments that I ran, usually the legs, they usually do the legs at the same time, but every now and then one will slip behind like a second, but never enough to be able to get a good read on the pace for the leg. He'll miss the 8 ball, turn the table over to Taman. Feeling a little bit nervous here, both players, because it's their first championship match. Now, Gurtej Singh has been coming out every week, and he's been doing pretty good, but he hasn't gotten the money yet. And when he came in today, I was like, oh, welcome back. He's like, yeah, I'm going to keep coming until I win, he says. And here we are a little bit later, a few hours later, and he's in the final, a chance to finish him first. And definitely feeling a little bit of pressure because it's going to be the first time that he has a chance to win a championship match here. Another thing too is Gurtej has been waiting maybe about 40 minutes before he had a chance to shoot again, while Taman just got off a table, and he made a really nice shot on the 8 ball there, which is going to help him with some confidence. He's going to have to make a close cut to the last one that he just did on the 9 ball now. Great shot on that one. A little bump on the 10 ball will set up the 10 ball to the bottom right corner. All he's got to do is just stay composed on this one and try to limit the body movement. He shot it fast. There was a lot of body movement, specifically on his head. He'll miss the shot and turn the table over to Gurtej, giving him the first game. 1-0 for Gurtej. He needs to win 3 more games to win the match. Taman looking for 5. Had a chance to get on the scoreboard there and it slipped. We'll see if that's something that he'll regret in the long run. Moving into rack number 2 now, Gurtej is going to be breaking. Which was the bad hit? Laura, I have to go back and look. Which ball was the bad hit on? Laura, I'm trying to go back to take a look at it. I can't do nothing about it now because the score's already in. They already finished that rack, so it can't be undone anymore. Rack number 2. Gurtej with a lead, looking to be able to continue that lead and get a little closer to winning the match. He'll come up dry on the break, though, and Taman will get a chance to get going in rack number 2. A really nice spread on this one, too, so a better opportunity for both players to get into a bit of a rhythm in this one. Well, he bumped over the 10 to the pocket, making a temptation available for both players now to try to chase that 10-ball combo. He tried to play safety and came up a bit short on the 2 ball. He'll leave the shot available for Gurtej. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, I need to get a charger for my phone. Oh, he almost scratched that one. You have a long testing shot here on the 6th ball. The one thing here that helps him, though, is that the 7th ball is right by the side pocket. So he just has to make the shot. You're going to want to draw back, which makes the shot missable. You should actually try to play this forward. Hammers it through, though, and you'll get a shot on the 7th ball, just not to the side anymore. Top right corner is available with a scratch angle to the side pocket unless he draws back from it. And he kind of needs to draw back for that 8 ball to make it in the same pocket as the 7. I just don't know if he's got enough of a tangent line to avoid the scratch if he draws, though. From here, it looks like he does. I just don't know because I'm not at the table. Using the 9 ball as a blocker. I think he's left someone on the 7 ball. You can see it. Oh, and it's just going to hang up on the pocket. Gurtej for the chance to get up 2 games now in a race to 4. He's the A-side winner, so he would love it if he can just win this match and be the undefeated player today. Taman will love nothing but to win this match and only have 1 loss today for a record. Option to the side of the corner available on the 8. Corner will be best so you can draw back for the 9 in the side pocket. That's what he's looking at right now. Lee Davies, welcome to the stream. Chuy Martinez, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Claire Norton, welcome to the stream. Bukya Arvin, welcome to the stream. Makes the shot on the 9. Needs a big bounce off the cushion for the 10 ball. He's looking good on it. This is to get up 2 games to nothing on a race to 4 for him. He'll make the 10, and oh man, he almost scratched the cue ball, but just avoids it. A lifesaver. 2-0. Taman Singh to break next. Trailing by 2, needs to get on the board. His opponent is 1 away from getting on the hill, 2 away from winning the match. Oh, I'd have to go back and take a look at that. Was it the match, the one previous to this one? Or was it on this match on the opening rack? I guess it would have been this match on the first rack. That's what you would have been talking about. Common sense, logic says that's what it should be, but yeah, you might have been talking about the last match. Rack number 3 and a smash and break, but he'll lose the cue ball and he'll scratch in the corner. Ball in hand for Gurtej. A chance to get on the hill now. 1 ball on the table, so is the 2 and the 3. And the 4 ball. The only thing that went down was the 8 ball. Yeah, I had to kick at it. Okay, I'll take a little look. Dale Holmes, how you doing? You got me all curious now. I got to go back and look. Thank God that the rewind is letting me rewind today, because usually it like interferes and it won't let me rewind. Instead of rewinding 10 seconds at a time, I rewind like an hour at a time. I'm almost there. I'm watching the first rack here. Oh, but you said 2 or 3. There was a cluster there. On the first rack, it looks like, oh yeah. So that was the 3 and the 7. That's what you're talking about. He hit the 7 ball first. I know what you're talking about now. And Gurtej didn't see it, so he just took the 3 as where it was because he had a good shot on the 3 ball. But I see what you're talking about. That was a bad hit. You're right. Good eye, Laura. Dave Wilkes, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Tried a 3-ball combo and just missed it. Looking for a billiard here to make the 7 ball, and he does. Cue ball is going to stay put. The 3 ball will set up for a possible bank or a cut. Playing smart here on this one, trying to make sure that he doesn't give too many opportunities. We'll give Gurtej a look at the 3, but no real pocket available. Maybe a 3-5 combo. Or maybe the 3 out to 5. That might work too. That's what he was trying. He'll come up short on it though and turn the table over to Taman. He'll have the 3 ball. A chance to get on the board now. A little bit of body movement on the shot, but he's still okay. He made the shot. He came across for the 4. Just got to watch out for the scratch in the side pocket now. He was trying to avoid the scratch, so he goes forward with it, and he'll miss the 4 ball, leaving it hanging over the pocket for Gurtej. Deep in the pocket, so tough to get the shape on the 5 ball from there, but he's had a couple of shots like this already, so he should be able to adjust here. Oh, no, and he'll jump the white ball off the table after potting the 4. Ball in hand for Taman. Just the 5, 9, and 10 remaining. Pressure is real, man. These guys are feeling it. Especially because it's a championship match on a TV table. First time for both. This is all about who keeps their they're cool in the match. That's who's going to be the one that wins the match. Young Tran says, wish I could play. Man, if you ever come down, are you from Winnipeg? If you are from Winnipeg, come on down, man. I'd like to see you. 2-1. Two-one, race to 2 for Gurtej, race to 4 for Taman. Feeling good to be on the board right now, I'll tell you that much. Nothing worse than having your opponent get on the hill and you are 0 and you have to come back and win every game. 2-1, not so bad, you know. 2-2 is better for sure. Now, if he can get a 3-2 lead, he'd be happy. But Gurtej is going to try to get on the board before him. His break now in rack number 4. Smashed it. Nothing went in, though. Turnover, and Taman will have a shot on the 1 ball. Makes the 1-6 combo. Cue ball's going to go around the table, and looks like he's going to get okay here for the 1 ball, maybe. Maybe not. He's half hooked by the 5 ball. He's got to masse around the 5 to get onto the 1. Masse it a bit too early. The cue ball will run into the 5, and it's a ball in hand. Now, Gurtej is not looking at this as a ball in hand. Oh, yeah, he is. He's just walking around first. Things get tricky for him here, too. The 2 to the 3 is tricky. 3 to the 4 is not so bad. It's got a nice drawback angle here. He can maybe even try to split between the... No, he's pretty straight on it. So he's got a drawback. I thought he might have a little bit of angle there to get between that 8 and 4, but he didn't have it. Big drawback, perhaps too big. He'll have an off-the-rail kick shot on the 3. And at this point, you might as well try to call the 10 ball, because that's the line that you're getting for the kick shot. He's going to try the 3 ball in the top right corner, though. And he's going to get good on the leave. Lucky that he didn't scratch on that one. Taman will call the bank side, or the kick side. Yeah, it was the first rack. I seen it, Laura. He was looking at a bank corner instead. No, and he's giving Gurtej a peek at the 3. A really tough slice on the 3 ball to the bottom right corner because it's so close to the rail, but it is available. You can definitely make it. Just can't really control the cue ball too much on it. And the small chance that you might even scratch on the top left corner if you take it on. We'll see what he does, though. He's playing the bank instead. It's going to bounce off the horn, and, well, that will work out. Leaves him tight on the 3 ball anyway. Lost the cue ball and scratch, so a ball in hand for Gurtej. Chance to get on the hill now. 3-10 combo available. With a ball in hand, you know you're chasing this one, especially if you're in a championship match. Oh, and he missed it. And he's going to get lucky. Oh, no, he's not. Wow, it looked like that cue ball was going to get tied up by the 10 ball. So a little bit of a break here for Taman. Not only did his opponent not make the 10 ball, but he actually gave him a shot on the 3. Cut to the side is the only option available here on the 3 ball. A tough cut, too. Combination will be the other option. I'd rather take the cut than the combo, but we'll see what he does. He's lining up for the combo. Bit of a bounce off the 3 will set up the 3 ball to the corner for Taman. 4 ball goes to the top right corner as long as he just gets off to the middle of the table. Close enough. He's got the 4. Good angle to get set up for the 5 ball also. If he plays forward spin, he'll run into the 7 ball. He did play a forward spin and ran into the 7 ball. He's tied up to the 5, or tied up for the 5 now. Jump shot's about the only option here on this one. And he's going to go reach for the jump cue. He was telling me a little bit earlier when he jumped that I think it was a 3-ball earlier, and he ended up scratching on it. That he's never jumped before. He's not a jumper, but his friend Gurtej, who he's playing against right now, said, well, just use a jumper. So he used it for the first time. This is the second time using it, and he's going to not get a good jump on it. Turns the table over to Gurtej, ball in hand. Makes the 7. The Tangeline's taking him towards the 8-ball. And he'll have to make a choice here. A couple different options with the 8-ball. And of course, you can always billiard the cue ball into the 8 to make the 9, which I don't know if that's a real viable option here. No, not really. He's looking for the back cut on the 8. I like that option. You have to just let that 9 ball go for a ride, man. It's all about the 8 ball on this one. Oh, he decided to avoid the 9 ball altogether. Makes a great shot on the 8 ball. It's got a cut on the 9 ball. And position for the 10 ball is available also. So a really good choice there by him. One that I may not have made. Mina Gamal, welcome to the stream. Leighton Cox, how you doing? Arcelin Nawaz, Jorge Amaya, Castar Aliraza, welcome to the stream. Sultanbek Golemov, welcome to the stream. Makes the cut on the 9. A bump into the 10 ball is going to free the 10 ball from the rail, making the 10 ball an easier shot for him. This is to get on the hill now. Will make the 10. He's on the hill. Good little reset there to make sure that he made that 10 ball. He's on the hill and waiting for a chance to go for the kill now. Any opportunity should earn him a chance to win. His opponent, Taman Singh, back against the wall, needs to win 4 matches in a row to win this match. It's been done before. We'll see if he's got it in him. Rack number 5, Taman Singh to break. Looking for some action on this one. Smash and break, but no friends. Just playing safety. He's going to come up a bit short. Safety reply coming up. And he's going to come up a bit short on that one also. So Gurtej will get another chance at a safety here. And I think he missed it altogether. It might be a ball in hand. It is a ball in hand. Taman with a chance to be able to go after a 3 hook here. Oh, and he missed it. He missed it with a ball in hand. So instead of taking advantage of that, he turns the table over, ball in hand for Gurtej, and he'll have a chance to try to chase a 3 foul for the win now. Oh, and he tapped the white ball into the 1 ball. So now that became a foul to turn the table over again. You don't see this too often. This is kind of rare. Needs the perfect pace on it. Good shot. Gurtej was trying to get close to the one ball for the quick and easy safety, and instead he tapped the white ball into the one ball, which turned the table over to Taman. And now, well, he played a good safety, earned some opportunity for the one ball. Looks like he's playing another safety here. Came up quite short from what he was trying to do, though. And he'll leave a shot on the one to the side pocket for Gurtej. Michael Mapatak, welcome to the stream. Alexander Goldenberg, how you doing? Welcome. Raghili Rami. Shivanad BM, welcome to the stream. He's looking to play safe here, and he'll make the 6 ball. His opponent will have an opportunity to give him back the table if he wants to, but the 1 ball is lined up, so he won't. It's got a good angle on the 2 to get up for the 3 now. But he'll miss the 2 ball. The shape was there. Gurtej with a chance to close the match now. Tough 2 ball coming up, though. He should be playing safety here. We'll see what he does. He tried to play safety, double kiss on the cue ball. Is going to push the cue ball to the right, leaving the shot available for Taman. He'll make the 2 this time around. He'll get position for the 3, similar to the position that he had the last time when he missed that 2 ball. And a bit of a challenge to hold the cue ball here for the 4. So you got to play through. Bumping into the 10 ball will hold the cue ball for the angle on the 4. That was a good break for him. But he'll miss the 4 ball. And Gurtej with a chance to close out for real now. Only 6 balls remaining at the table. Everything is sort of lined up. If he can get straight on that 5 to the side pocket, he'll have the shot on the 7. He should be able to create an angle on the 7 to get across for the 8 ball from there. And then, well, it's all positional play after that. Vince Valdez, how you doing? Bob Lynn, welcome to the stream. Well, he was originally looking at the 5 to the side. Now he's got the 5 to the corner with a better setup for the 7 ball. But he'll miss the 3. And he was creating some real big angle there on the 7 ball. He might have missed that 7 ball next. So we'll see if this was something that worked out in the best for him or if it ended up being the mistake that opened the door for his opponent, SINGH, to get back in the match. Only a bank shot available here on the 7. Safety, of course, is always another option. He's trying to play the safety, using the 9 ball as a blocker. Cue ball's going to scratch, though. Ball in hand for Gurtej. 4 balls remaining to win the match to get his first Thursday 10 ball championship belt. Well, we don't really give away belts, but we'll pretend that we do. A chance to win the match nonetheless. A little less pressure when you get a ball in hand, but you still got to deliver. 8, 9, and 10 remaining. He missed the 8 ball. That's all pressure, nerves, man. The anxiety, feeling like you're about to win the match, and then you go and miss. Happens to the best of us, especially when we're on the ropes, learning how to become more consistent at the table. We tend to do those kind of mistakes. You learn from it, though. This is his first championship on a Thursday, so he's definitely learning a lot from the mistakes today. Just the 9 and 10 ball remaining now. Oh, and it almost scratched, but he's got the 10 ball lined up. This will be for the win. 4-1, the final score. Gurtej will win the first championship for himself. He said he's not going to quit until he wins, and he came in and won today. What a finish for him. 4-1, the final score, man. Very exciting for him. Very exciting. Let's take a look at the last highlight. It was a nice little cut on the 9. Close to the side pocket. He made it look easy, though. A bump into the 10 ball. And now that will take us to the highlight of the day. We'll take this down right now. We'll bring down our FargRates also because the FargRates don't matter anymore. While I'm here, don't forget to check out poolaholic.com for all your pool apparel and accessory needs. They are located in the States. They ship out anywhere in the world, though. Check them out, poolaholic.com. And, well, let's do the highlight of the day. It was Mike Vautour, 2-rail bank shot on the 7 ball. It was a beauty, man. Pure heart. And after that, he ended up losing the match. But it was a beautiful kick shot or bank shot nonetheless. Play your best game with Q Sports Live, and I'll be waiting for you for the highlight of the day. What a showdown. Congratulations to both players. Let's go to the pool wisdom. Oh, wait. Before we do that, let's do these things real quick. If you haven't checked me out yet on YouTube and you want to check me out on YouTube, you can find me under Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. Anything and everything that I do goes on my YouTube channel. And sometimes there's matches that get cut off on Facebook. They'll continue on YouTube. So it's a real good thing for you to sign up to the YouTube channel. Plus, you're supporting me and on my journey to try to grow the game of pool as much as I can through my passion. Speaking of my passion, if you guys want to have some of that passion in your community, you can message me, Rod Arriagada, CSLManitoba@gmail.com, to come on and cover an event for you. It would be a true honor for me to be able to do so. So just message me and, well, we'll figure things out. If you want to support my work, you can do so via PayPal or e-transfer. Same thing, CSLManitoba@gmail.com. Anything that you donate towards me will go towards bettering the game however I can. And I promise you that I'm always looking for ways to better the game however I can. We'll do jam up because we always do jam up. Let's do the... yeah, we'll do the jam up. Let's see. What do we do for jam up? We'll do the men's jam up. Looking for some new gear? Go check out jamupapparel.com. You have some golf gear, some fishing gear, some pool gear. Whatever your niche is, we have something great for you to wear. Check them out, jamupapparel.com. And if you find anything there that you are interested in, or perhaps you need some information on, you can message me, Rod Arriagada, at rod@jamupapparel.com. I'll put it up for you guys. I don't know. Might as well, just so you guys see it. Rod@jamupapparel.com. That's how you get a hold of me. All right, so let's go to the pool wisdom. The more you sweat in practice, the less you'll bleed in battle. Get to those tables to become the champion within. Your time is coming, but not till you get to those tables and work hard on it. I'm telling you, it's a work of art, and it starts with you going out there and just putting in some time, 2-3 hours a day, couple of days a week. Before you know it, you're getting better. Then you start training. You get heavier into your training. Next thing you know, you're becoming the champion within. And when you become the champion within, well, I'll be there waiting for you guys for that moment so I can catch you guys on the highlight. My name is Rod Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me, once again, CSLManitoba@gmail.com is how you get a hold of me. And if you guys haven't seen us before, this is your first time checking us out on Facebook, make sure you guys like and follow our Facebook page so that way you guys get notifications for all the action whenever we go live. All right. And they also have Q Sports Live has a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check them out, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you can, I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe to mine because I need some help, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I can't do it without your help. So thank you to everyone that took the time to support me so far. I truly appreciate it. That's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back again on Sunday for the Sunday Open 8-Ball Tournament here at the Hangar. It's going to be a good time like every other time. I'll see you guys on the weekend. Or I'll see you guys at the tables next time, which should be the weekend. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, and thank you for sharing. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate your support. Have a good night, guys. Cheers.